Hello, Fed Grandma here. It is still Tuesday, October 3rd. I just released a Solds video. Um, and if you haven't been here before, my name is Paula. I have a small eBay store, occasionally sell on Poshmark. That is primarily what my intention was for this channel, was to share my solds and things that I find. And I think I was focusing on the wrong thing. And I've had some time over the past week to think about things, and I got some feedback from some of my viewers, just a handful, but it was enough, that I don't think it's the solds that are the reason for my viewers in particular watching my channel. I think my videos, whatever you want to call it, I think the people that follow me and have subscribed, for the most part anyway, are not here for the solds and to see what I sold on eBay, because it really, there are a lot of people doing those kinds of videos, and I think the people that watch me are watching more for just like life updates or whatever. That seems to be how, with the feedback people have given me and how I feel about things, I think that my channel should be more of a vlog type of a thing, where I just talk to you guys about stuff. If it happens to be what I've sold on a particular day, great. If it happens to be stuff I found, I'll share with you. If there's something I want to talk about, then I'll talk about it. And so it's probably just going to be all over the place and a little bit of everything, I think. I don't know that I really need to have a direction. When I lock myself into a specific thing that I have to do, it feels more like a job. And again, as I've said before in the past, if I wanted a regular job where I hated what I'm doing, I would go get a regular job and hate what I'm doing. I enjoy reselling. It's keeping me busy. It's giving me something to do. I don't make a lot of money at it. I could make more, and I will, uh, once I can move and have my own setup where I have things organized better. Where I'm at now, it's just things are kind of everywhere, all over the place, and life is chaotic, and because of the situation, most of and so it'll just be easier for me to be more organized and focus more on my reselling and growing my store and improving things once I'm not living here. But for now, I think that I'm just going to share with you guys just random whatever happens to be on my mind. Today I went to, and I may record things for a couple of days and then put a video together and upload it. You guys may get, over the period of 2 or 3 days, me talking about things or whatever, and then I'll upload it, or I may just upload shorter videos every day or every other day whenever I have something to talk about. It really, I'm not going to plan anything. I'm just going to kind of fly by the seat of my pants and see what happens. Because I really don't want to pick one thing and focus on that. I'm too all over the place to do that. It doesn't make sense for me. And again, there's so many sellers out there doing solds videos, and I'm the kind of person, I'm more of an open book, kind of I overshare. So, sometimes I have to cut things out of videos after I've recorded because I watch it back when I edit, and I think to myself, well, they don't need to know that. They don't know me well enough to know that particular thing about me. So, um, so some of that may still end up in the videos, but I, I don't want to pigeonhole myself into one thing. So, and sorry about the lighting in here. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. Um, my co-pilot is here, driving me nuts. He was driving me bananas before I started recording, and he finally laid on the back of the chair. I don't know if you guys can see. He lays like he's a lion in a tree on the back of my chair. This chair is destroyed, by the way. I will not buy another office chair unless this one breaks, until Simon is no longer with me, because he will just destroy whatever office chair I end up getting. So I'm stuck with what I have until he is old and no longer with me, or some health issue comes up that can't be dealt with. It happens. You never know. He was a stray when he showed up, and you don't know their history. You don't know the nutrition that the mother had while she was pregnant with her kittens. You don't know any of it. Genetics, all of it. It's just when you get a stray kitty, you don't know what you're getting. Some of my friends can attest to that. The huge vet bills because of random stuff that is wrong with them that you didn't anticipate. They can be very expensive. And it doesn't matter. You can get a purebred whatever, and those come with their own set of problems. The overbreeding, and certain breeds will have health conditions that go with that breed. It's a never-ending thing. If you have pets, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, today, since I'm just going to share stuff and talk to you guys about what I'm doing or whatever. Today, I went to TJ Maxx Home Goods, and I don't know if these are, I think they're all over the U.S. I'm not sure. I didn't check to see if these are things that are everywhere. I think TJ Maxx is everywhere, though, because think I remember them, or Marshalls anyway, being in Illinois when I lived there briefly for a couple years. So, and that was in the late 90s, no, late 80s, early 90s. So, um, anyway, I had a gift card that I got at my last job, which was, okay, he just took off, which was, that job ended right at the beginning of the pandemic, and so 2000, so it's been over 3 years. And anyway, I had this gift card. I'd used part of it, um, and I found it in my wallet. You know how you find things when you're going through your old wallet or whatever? Anyway, I found the gift card, and I was like, I wonder if there's anything left on this. And sure enough, there was a balance. I think I had, what did I have on it? 22.69. I still had on the gift card. Been dragging it around for over 3 years now. So I decided to go on a quest. there was there was a TJ Maxx that was just a plain old TJ Maxx about 6 miles from where I live. So I drove over there. The parking lot was packed, and with it just being a TJ Maxx, they don't always have they don't have a big section where you can find home goods and things like that. Like they'll have, usually anyway, I haven't been in one in a while, but usually it's like a few rows or one little section in the store that are like photo frames and, you know, towels and some random pillows and stuff like that. But you don't find a huge selection. And I wanted to find a home goods because they have the combined stores, and I've been in one before when I lived in Mesa. And so I got on my phone, and because I saw the parking lot at TJ Maxx, and I was like, okay, first of all, this parking lot is on a Tuesday, um, early afternoon. The parking lot was full. And I'm thinking, okay, it's either a bunch of old people like me that are all retired or housewives, I don't know, who are shopping. If that's still a thing, I don't know. I will be politically incorrect also in my videos sometimes because I don't care about being politically correct all the time, 100%. I, I I'm not gonna try to do that. I don't care. If people don't like it, don't watch my channel. Whatever. I'm just gonna be who I am and say what I think. And if it rubs somebody the wrong way, I'm sorry. That's not my intention. Uh, you know, but that's just the way it goes. So, um, I think too many people have gotten too sensitive about too many things, and everybody walks on eggshells all the time. And yes, there are things we can be careful about the way we say them, and things that are extremely insensitive to say. I think we all know better. But there's some stuff that it's just like, oh, come on, give me a break. Just the person I live with goes overboard, you know. Anyway, back to the TJ Maxx story. Um, So I found one that was quite a distance away. And I thought, well, what else am I doing? So I drove north of Phoenix. If you're familiar with Metro Phoenix at all, it was just off of the I-17 on like Happy Valley Road. So it's quite a bit north. Um, Between here and there's some outlet stores up in that direction too, but they're a little bit further. Anyway, got there, lots of stuff, like overwhelming amounts of stuff. I had my camera turned on when I first walked in, and I was going to record, but I felt like everybody was watching me. So I turned my camera off and just stuck it in my purse. I wasn't going to record while I was there, but thought I would share with you guys what I found. I only picked up a couple things. I did end up spending some money too, because like I said, I had 22.69 or whatever on the card. And so I ended up spending $12. But the first thing I got was this, and I don't even know, what it's going to sell for. I didn't even bother to check. I just thought it was really cool. And it's a snow globe thing, but I put batteries in it so you guys can see what it does. I'm going to record a video when I list it on eBay. Um, Anyway, it lights up, and I don't know if the lighting on this stupid. Okay, maybe I can move my light that I have shining on my face so that you guys it's probably going to get blurry now. I don't know. Okay, if I move that away, well, that's not any better. What the hell? I can't understand why this is not showing up better on the screen. Well, you guys get the idea. The only thing that this is missing is, I think, personally, that it should play music. But maybe that would be too annoying, and this way it works more as like a nightlight. It's not as bright as it's showing up on this video. Oh, I know what I might do. I will record some video and put a little clip up here in the corner so you guys can see what it looks like in a dimly lit room. I'll put it in my photo box and get a short video clip of it so you guys can see what it really looks like. But it's so cool, super heavy, and add the batteries in. It takes 3 C-sized batteries, so that makes it even heavier. This thing is not going to be cheap to ship, but I just thought this was really cool. Found out by doing some snooping online that let me fix my light, that I think they sold on QVC, and they don't sell them anymore. So that's where I think these originally came from. And so I have some information on what this is and who designed it and all that stuff. So that's the first thing. And I paid $24.99 for this. I found another one listed on eBay used for $50. I did not look to see if there were any solds. I didn't really care. I figured I'd list it and see what happens. It didn't cost, I mean, I spent, like I said, I spent $12, but so this basically cost me $6 if I'm going to split things in half because I got one other thing while I was there, and I will show that to you. It's a cookie jar or whatever. It's a little canister. It's a cat in a pumpkin, and it's got the latch thingy. Anyway, I just thought this was really cute and not that different from the stuff that I've been getting at the 99-cent store. But the cookie jars that they had did not latch. They weren't like a canister kind of a situation, and this is. So, it's small, kind of like the cookie jars that I have been selling or that I sold, but I just thought it was really cute, and I don't remember what the cost was on this. $6.99 was the price on this. So, and again, I between the two items, I spent $12. So, I can look at it like this was basically free almost, and the other thing spent $12 on or whatever. Um, Anyway, thought this was very cute. I don't know what the brand name is on this. Full Moon. I don't know. Anyway, I will probably list this for around, I'll start at around 18, I think, and see what happens. That seems to be a decent price for holiday themed canisters, cookie jars, things like that are around this size. So I'll see. There may be some listed. I don't know yet. The other thing I found, so I went to another 99-cent only store. I don't remember why I went there. Oh, I needed to buy rubbing alcohol. I use it a lot for cleaning up things when I get stuff from the auction or removing price stickers from things. And so I needed some rubbing alcohol. So I ran into 99-cent only, and they happen to have two of these mugs. Now, I have seen these in the store over the past couple weeks when I've been going to these different 99-cent stores and or 99-cent only stores, and I've only found one here and there. Or when I found them, the orange was kind of worn on the edges, and I couldn't figure out. It was like they didn't get enough paint on them or something. Anyway, I got two of these here for the booze. I thought they were cute. I don't know if they're going to sell or not. Anyway, I think I paid, what did I pay for these? $2.49 each. So, you know, I'll probably start them at like $10. I don't know. I thought they were cute. I've been looking at them for weeks now, a couple weeks, 3 weeks, ever since I started going to the 99-cent store, looking at their Halloween stuff. And, like I said, I'd find one here or there, and I kept looking for a set so I could get two of them. Most people don't buy one mug. I mean, some people do. I've sold single mugs in the past, but generally it's a pair, either two of the same or two that go with each other, that kind of thing. So, anyway, I just wanted to share what I think I'm going to be doing with the channel, with my videos and kind of the way things are going to be going. It's instead of focusing on being an eBay reseller, I'm going to focus more on just being a retired person who retired early because of a disability that didn't qualify for disability. um, Enough of a disability that the doctor, my back doctor, has mentioned surgery, but not enough of a disability to qualify for Social Security disability. So I took my Social Security early, which meant a huge reduction in it, which means I don't get that much, which is why I'm on waiting lists for low income or income-based housing for seniors. They have a lot of them out there, but they all have waiting lists, and I'm on a whole bunch of them. So, it's just a matter of something opening up, and then I will be able to move. In the meantime, I'm amusing myself with reselling on eBay, and I think that's going to kind of be the secondary part of my vlogging, YouTubing, whatever I'm going to call it. Uh, I, th- I don't know. I don't know what the technical words are for what I'm doing, but I think it's more of a vlog. And uh, I'm going to be a person who just happens to also sell on eBay. And I will still talk about my solds. I may not do solds videos per se. I may just show you guys up in the corner while I'm talking about other random stuff, things that have sold and what they sold for. I'll just put a price on it. That'll be what it sold for, not how much the shipping was or any of that. It's just going to be the price with the shipping included, and you guys can figure it out or whatever. It's not going to be my focus. I think that's going to be a better direction for me to go so that I don't have to have a set criteria for my videos. Um, if I feel like talking about, like I mentioned Columbus Day in the Solds video that I just posted, I think a lot of people know about Columbus, but some people may not know all of the bad crap that he did and the reasons that it's probably not a good idea to celebrate this person. Um, and so I might talk about that in one of my videos. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to, we may get into some political stuff, although I try to avoid that because I don't want, it's not that I don't want you guys to know how I feel or the way I think about things, because you do. But I don't want to start anything or have people get into it in the comments section. It's a very touchy subject, and I have a lot of things I think, but I don't know. I don't know if it would be wise for me to share them. So, um, that's probably a subject that I will stay mostly away from. Now, if I get bent out of shape about something, you could see a video at some point. Um, Not me really going off about anything because I try not to do that, but just me having an opinion about something. And, if somebody doesn't like it, no one's trapped here. No one has to watch my videos. No one has to say anything. And this is going to go for everybody. If you don't have something nice to say, like, I don't go to other people's videos and watch them and say negative things to them. Other people will do that for me. I don't need to say anything negative. I might offer some constructive criticism if they have asked for it. I don't just say things for the sake of saying something. If someone has asked, hey, what do you guys think about this? Then I might chime in with my opinion. If they have opened that door, then I will, enter. But if not, and if they're just talking about stuff, I try to stay away from that because it's not my place. There's a lot of trolls online, and I know I had one that I had to block from my channel um, because I am not I'm not a religious person. Let's just put it that way. I'm not a religious person. I have spiritual thoughts on how things are, and I may get into that at some point in a video. I don't know. Um, but I don't adhere to any one, I don't know what to call it, but I don't. So, anyway, someone who I've never had post on one of my videos left a comment, and their name was something, something, Jesus Christ, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it was this whole thing. And then they wrote this whole paragraph and Bible verses and all. Anyway, they got removed and they got blocked from my channel. I don't need that. If somebody wants to pray for me, thank you. I don't, I don't have a problem with that. Everybody's got their own path that they choose. That's that's our free will. And if that's what gets people through the day and helps them feel good and feels like they have purpose, or keeps them from feeling too dark, then that's great. Then that's what works for you. And, keep doing it. I mean, whatever works for you, do that, but it doesn't work for me. So, and if somebody's way overboard with it, then I don't want to deal with that person. If somebody just mentions praying for me or keeping me in their prayers, I'm fine with that. That's their way of expressing that they care about me. And so that's the way I choose to look at it. But if somebody's way over the top, like this commenter was in the last, you won't see it because I removed it. So if you go back and look at my other video that I just posted, you will not see the comment. You may have seen it if it was, I don't think it was there very long. I got it pretty quick after they posted. Anyway, that is it for this video. I will probably post this as is, just so that you guys are aware of what I think I'm going to be doing with this channel. It's just going to be me talking about life and what's going on and what I have found, picked up for my eBay store, some of what I sold in my eBay store. I'm going to be all over the place, and if you guys don't mind that, then hang around and we'll see where it goes. And if you want to just see sold videos and that's what you're interested in, then that's okay. There's plenty of them out there. So lots of people doing those kind of videos. And so, if I have things that I think might be helpful, where I can teach you guys something about reselling, the software that I use for some of the stuff or whatever, then I will do a video on that, like I did with the AI photo background stuff with Photo Room, and I may go into and do a more in-depth video for that. So it's going to be all over the place. So if you're here for an amusement park, then that's great, because it's pretty much what it's going to be. A different ride every day or every time I post a video. I don't know what's going to happen or what I'm going to talk about or what I'm going to share with you guys. I'm just going to do me, and that's it. That's what you guys are going to get. So anyway, that is it. I hope, I'm going to say I just released a video, so this is very unusual for me, but you may see me again in a couple of days, depending on what's going on with me. I may have a video to put out. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, or I may stockpile for a few days, like I said. It's just really going to depend on how I feel. So hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you very soon. Bye.